forward at 6'4", number 3. At guard at 6'6", number 25. Forward at 6'7", number 8. At center, at 7 feet, number 32. At guard at 6'2", number 11. Your relocation is Mike Brown. Fans, let's hear it for your video Knicks.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. We've got Butler. James is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Melton in at the 2. And for New York, they've got Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
LeBron against Hart. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Here's Brunson, true on the 14-footer.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Curry shot is off. Bridges deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Anunoby, guarded by Curry.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Inside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Stephen Curry, a 3-level scorer, gets a chippy right there.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Melton, no good. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Now here's James. Porzingis passes to Melton. Outside Curry. Here's Butler. He can't get that one. Good D by Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Butler passes to Porzingis. The kick outside to Butler. And the Warriors miss again. New York trailing. Bridges with it. Butler covering. Towns. Great D that time from James.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Well, their pass it to Porzingis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy at 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
Miles McBride's checked in for New York. The Warriors also with a sub. Podziemski, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. That free throw good from Porzingis. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blocking.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
Now LeBron, after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. That one drops for him.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Brunson finds Bridges. Back to Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the thing.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Shoot two. And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
First free throw is good. Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
And the Knicks making a change here. Shamit's checked in. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad. But there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything. We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Now here's James. Outside Curry. Over McBride. Curry's shot is off.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Here's Hart, and Hart throws it down.
Might be undersized for a four, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Outside, Porzingis. The kick out to LeBron. Back to Porzingis. Shoots over Towns. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. That's 7 points for Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis, a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
New York moving it around. And the dunk by Towns.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
James kicks to Curry. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And here is James. And Curry has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Launches a three, and that one's good. Shamet.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets
before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And so it's Golden State with it. It's a 5-point game. So with LeBron on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Moses Moody is out there with Pajemski. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Quentin Post. And it's Santos in at the 3, the small forward. Got that one up quick. Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
To the inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Jimmy Butler outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
McBride passes to Bridges. Back to McBride. They get the rebound. Here's the 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Guys, back to you.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Towns against James. A 3-ball. From range, LeBron is good.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to McBride. Towns dishes to Bridges. It's hauled in by LeBron. Warriors trail by 4. LeBron James on the wing. It's rebounded by New York. Over in the corner, McBride. Takes it off the glass. McBride's got 5 points so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem. I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Outside Butler. Pass to James. The rebound by McBride. The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Alvarado. Nothing on the board. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Towns against James. There's the drive. Towns with the steal. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Knicks, Diawara's checked in. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Miles McBride.
Substitution on the court. Give yourself a round of applause.
Towns. Pass to Shamet. Shoots from the elbow. That's good on the jump shot. Shamet's got 5.
A nice shot taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Stephen Curry. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
And a deep three from Curry. It's rebounded by New York.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Pass to Melton. Back to Curry. Launches it. Curry buries the 3-shot.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Brunson against Curry. Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Moody the pass to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
Outside, Towns. Over James. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And it's 7 points for OG Anunoby.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so we wrap up the first half. Knicks lead by 9. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Warriors trail by 9. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Anunoby against Melton. Outside Butler. Outside Porzingis. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Here's Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Porzingis passes to Curry. Count the basket and the foul.
Defensive foul.
That's on Jalen Brunson.
We talk often about Steph Curry's knack for scoring through contact, his ability to maintain concentration, take the hit, and finish. Truly a thing of beauty.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Stephen Curry. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
Here's Bridges. Tries a three off the inbound. Knocks down the three ball. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
LeBron passes to Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Leading by 5. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you guys. Thank you, Allie.
OG Anunoby is not afraid to put the ball on the floor and attack off the drive. That's nice work.
James outside. On the wing, Melton. Outside Curry. Three-pointer gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Runs in the pass to Towns. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
That, to me, is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Curry against Brunson. Curry passes to Porzingis. In the corner, it's James. Rebounded by Hart. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. Headshot off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guy. McBride's checked in for Anunoby. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. New York leading by 3. Pass to McBride. Hart outside. Now McBride. From outside, off the mark. LeBron outside, out to the wing. Porzingis against Hart. It's Curry outside. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Pass to James. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Pass to Pajemski. Porzingis inside. Towns on him. Bucket is good.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Brunson scanning the floor. Brunson attacking. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got 8.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
It's a tie game in New York. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Pajemski. He's out there with DeAnthony Melton. LeBron James is out there with Moody. And it's Santos in at the 4 slot.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And it's Towns missing. The Warriors leading. Pass to Santos. Back to Pajemski. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. In the corner. Shamet with it. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Warriors shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Moody the pass to James. Good D by Anunoby.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Towns, and it comes off the front of the rim.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Here's James. James with a powerful jam.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. And Golden State also making a change. Porzingis is checked in for Moody. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team, and Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Anunoby. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Santos. Pass to Porzingis. The 3 from LeBron. It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. McBride's shot is off. Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Porzingis, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Anunoby, and right on target with the switch.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Porzingis, nice use of the glass on the finish.
But one thing we know, Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them.
And that one is good.
Oh, needing a bucket there, Towns doesn't hesitate.
58-56.
James with it. Launches from deep. Can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Now Hart. Towns. Porzingis with the block. It's James. Oh, that was a two-hander.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, a different look for New York. Mikal Bridges checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Brandon Bajemski. Against Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big time shot.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. It's James. It's off target.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And he makes that one count.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
Now here's Curry. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Anunoby.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. And here is Bridges. Hard outside. Anunoby fires. Up again. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron against Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry knocks down the three. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
Takes the three, misses the three. So they foul intentionally.
Anthony Town. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just, enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it.